Hello, we can start. It's already time to start, and then people will join.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Okay, so we decided to do this 2 days webinar to share with you very applicable, very practical tools to improve the performance of your business. So the webinar will be held for 2 days. Like first day, we will cover very important introductory topic, and we will talk all about like how with easy steps how to implement AI tools and how to use AI tools to save time, to improve the performance, and to work smart, not hard. And let's start.
Welcome to the AI Accelerator Hub. I'm Chloe, your digital avatar from Acceleration Circle, and we're excited to have you here.
So, as you may know from our social media, Chloe is our virtual avatar who helps us to create reels. She's in reels. She shares our information. She's more actively involved in promoting the activities while we are working on the content, let's say. And it's always job of let's say collaborative job of people and artificial intelligence. So people started to join. Hello everyone, we just started, and we will be talking about AI tools today, especially ChatGPT, and tomorrow we will cover different aspects of AI tools. So during the day one, we will talk about what is generative AI, how it differentiates from predictive or traditional AI, what is the potential and how AI impacts different industries worldwide. We will explore ChatGPT and what are who are like what is the ChatGPT agent, or there is also ChatGPTs. So basically, it's another tool that is available at ChatGPT paid version, but we will cover that as well because these tools are very useful if you want to implement automatization in your business processes, etc. And I will show you how to set them up. And then we will talk about text generation, about prompt engineering, how prompt engineering helps us to have better outcomes. Basically, it's very important to have like very specific input to get this the best output. And we will talk about the development of content strategy for social media or different media outlets. So I really hope that will be very, very informative and useful for you. Okay, but before I start, I just want to quickly introduce myself and tell you about my background and why I'm here talking about AI and the content strategy and like brand development, etc. So I'm Maria. I'm from Georgia, and my main expertise is brand development. I help brands, I help entrepreneurs, big and small companies, and especially tech startups to develop their brand identity, go to market strategies. I'm helping with visual identity of events, etc. I'm serial entrepreneur. I have a couple of businesses very much focused on women. It's a beauty salon and jewelry brand, and I have a design agency as well. And I'm a founder of Web3 Women Space. Web3 Women Space is a community that helps women to step into the professions of the future, like blockchain, artificial intelligence, Web3, and all intersected field. I speak a lot about diversity in tech, about startup ecosystem, Web3. Recently, I was assigned to be a director of Georgian chapter in Women in Tech Global. It's the biggest movement. More than 300,000 women worldwide are in this community, and I'm very happy to be representative of Georgia there. And of course, I'm a founder of Acceleration Circle together with Anna Bruno, and I'm really happy to see you all here today. And yeah, I'm just curious explorer of the future of technology. That's why I try to make these intersections of all these fields very useful and apply new strategies all the time. And before we start talking about tools, I want to show you the um, really good numbers. And like according to Tech CEO website, it's a research platform. You can see how much performance is enhanced of average workers who use ChatGPT, or for example, like different business professionals write 95% documents more per hour than they were doing it before. So it's very beneficial for writing a code as well, creating a content, etc. So it's just a very small introduction where we go and why it is important. And today we will be focusing only on generative AI, and I will tell you the difference between generative AI and predictive AI. Basically, AI is here for a very, very long time. We use AI everywhere, in Google Translate, in Siri on our iPhones, or Alexa. Everywhere we are, like we see, but it's seamless, right? So we don't notice that. But it's very important to understand that generative AI is artificial intelligence that generates a new content, while predictive AI is an artificial intelligence that has only historical data. So it doesn't generate the content anymore. Like it only has the content that was fed it into this AI. So that's why traditional or predictive AI is more like let's say tool that, for example, Amazon uses or Spotify uses, right? So they know our behaviors. That's why they can predict what we would like. While generative AI is just generating a new data, and we are feeding this AI, right? So we may put the input and we get the output, and this it's like a loop. The more we feed it, the more information it will give us. So it's very important as well to understand the ethical part of generative AI, because it's our responsibility to provide very clear data in terms it to be ethical. For example, recently there was a research done, and if you would put there is a Mid Journey, right? The Mid Journey is image generation AI, generative AI. Basically, it's text to image, and you are typing the prompt, and it generates the image. So if you type the prompt to generate the image of, let's say, a doctor or professor, for now, in 80%, it will generate the image of man in mid 50s, not a woman somehow. That's why it's very important to be responsible and to try to make it more ethical. And so today, as I told you, today we will be talking about generative AI. And if you are ready to create all of these are all you can make a screenshot because it's very interesting. So all of these media outlets can be generated by ChatGPT with our very clear and precise prompts. So if we learn how to create very good prompts for dedicated tasks, so we can get very good outputs, like very good results. For example, if you write a resume, for example, and you need a CV, right, for your for a new job opportunity, or how generative AI can help you to tailor made your CV that will meet the needs of your employee, like potential employee. Of course, you should be competent and everything should be correct. But this is a very good tool to structure it in a right way, to emphasize your strengths, to show your input in your previous, let's say, jobs, etc. So people are writing books with AI, right? People do media plans, like meal plans. Now a lot of nutritionists are asking generative AI to help them with the meal references, while knowing the background and the situation of the patients or clients. For example, you can develop a very good meal plan for um, people, of course, with the recommendations of doctors if needed, etc. And now we will talk about generative AI in different fields. For example, I would say all 99% of the fields are affected by AI, and AI is almost everywhere. If we talk about especially marketing, healthcare, e-commerce, media and publishing, education, real estate. Just think about your um, business and think about what can be integrated, even if you don't know it yet, how AI can be integrated in your business. For example, let's talk about media and publishing. So AI generated articles, blogs, automated editing, right? If before that we had to spend a lot of time looking for good copywriters, videographers, I don't know, editors, etc. Now AI simplifies this journey. If you noticed, for example, yesterday I posted the reels from on our acceleration circle where our avatar was talking, right? And it saved me so much time, because I think it saved me like 2 hours, because I had to set up all my, you know, video setup. Then I had to put a makeup on. Then I had to write a script and probably record it a couple of times before it would be perfect. So I did it only within like 10 minutes. So it was like very helpful and very interesting as well. So very interesting it's very important to be open to make this to look at things from different perspectives. For example, in healthcare, um, AI can give you personalized treatment plans. Of course, doctors are involved, and medical personnel is involved. Like medical reports, predictive diagnostics, that it's a huge benefit for medical field. So it's basically everywhere now, and the earlier we start to adapt it, the better it is for us as for professionals, right? Because I'm sure all of us have heard about the quote that AI might take our job. So basically, if we learn how to use this tool, uh, we might become much more creative, productive, and multidisciplinary. Because if, for example, I was a designer, now integrating AI technology and using all these tools, where I can generate photo, then generate voice, then mix all this content together and generate video out of photo and voice, right? I can be much more functional as a professional, as an expert, and much more attractive for the company to hire me. So, how brands are leveraging generative AI technology? I will bring only 3 examples. There is a lot. I just was thinking which one to pick because all of them are very impressive. So, first of all, My favorite one is L'Oreal. So L'Oreal this year, early 2024, they introduced AI-powered Beauty Genius. They call it Beauty Genius. It's advisor that gives you personalized advice on which product of L'Oreal you can use. It has then it provides video tutorials about these programs. It helps and it has video guidance. So basically the application talks to you, it analyzes your face, and then it gives you pieces of advice, and it's very very much interactive. I'm not sure in which regions is it available now, but I tried it once and it's very impressive. So basically, what L'Oreal did, right? They not only integrated AI technology and showed everyone that they are super progressive and innovative brand, but they increased their sales because Gen Z, who is very much addicted, let's say, to new technologies, they started to use it. And if you want to understand which color of, let's say, lipstick fits you the best, I'm sure it is a great tool to just try. Another very good, one of my favorite examples is this Guerlain brand, and in 2023, they introduced on the anniversary of their B bottle, that is signature bottle of their perfume. They collaborated, let's say, with artificial intelligence and basically generated very impressive video. I really want to share it with you. This video shows the chronology how this bottle, B bottle, was developed, and I will show you the short video. Oh, this is the bottle story reimagined by AI. So hope you liked it. I was so impressed because this is the it shows chronologically, and it matches with the periods of art, like history of art. So like with Renaissance, then let's say postmodernism, Art Deco. So basically, I will share it with you, and like during this video, you will see how the styles changes. So a lot of human resource and work and research was into this work, of course, right? Without people's input, like researchers, professionals who are who are familiar with history of the brand and history of the art, that would not be possible, right? That's why it's very good collaborative work with human professionals and AI. And at the end, it becomes all futuristic, right? So another very
Welcome to the AI Accelerator Hub.
Okay. So our Chloe is still here, and this is one more example. This is AI avatar, right? So AI avatars.
Welcome to the AI Accelerator Hub. I'm Chloe, your digital avatar from Acceleration Circle, and we're excited to have you here. This hub is your go-to for all the resources, tips, and ideas to enhance your AI journey. Feel free to share progress, ask questions, and collaborate with others. Let's accelerate your AI mastery. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to follow us on social media, especially on Instagram. I'll attach the link below so you can stay updated with the latest trends, tips, and exclusive content from Acceleration Circle.
So, I really want to talk about this because why AI avatars became very popular. A lot of brands use AI avatars. We have a lot of AI virtual influencers on Instagram, all over the social media. Big Chinese companies like Taobao, for example, they started to use AI avatars to represent the products on the marketplace because it's cost effective. They are available 24/7. They are always in the mood you want. So basically, yesterday while I was generating this one, I picked up the voice, I picked up the tone. Like, for example, this one was exciting tone. Yesterday, like the previous video, there was like a more formal, if you can compare and see. So what is very important, that is very scalable for large audiences. So basically you can speak, avatar can speak any language, any accent. So there was an offer, like in the list of the voices, there was an English voice with Indian accent. So it's and another very great campaign that Uber has implemented in India. Then they created avatar, Indian guy talking English with Indian accent, and talking to each Uber driver personally, telling their name first and then congratulating them with, let's say, anniversary of working at Uber. So it's a great user experience when you tailor make these avatars or like according to the audience, according to your target, etc. So they speak all of the language, as I mentioned, and they, like, if you compare avatars with like 6 months ago and now, you can see a huge difference. Like if you look at her now, you might not even notice that it's not it's virtual. And now I want to get more into practical stuff because it's very exciting, and we all talk about AI, but how to use it in a very simple but smart way for daily tasks. Like I can't imagine my life anymore without ChatGPT, for example, or different applications. But how to use it and how to, like, there's so many like simple actions that can be very useful for you and can save you time. So first of all, please raise your hands who is familiar with the interface, and who, of course, I'm sure everyone tried it, but who tried it like in a very detailed way, who knows how to customize it, how to add your touch, personal touch, your information to it, to save. And in this case, when we save the information, it knows where we live, for example, and the answers are more precise. What is our gender, or what are our interests, preferences, profession? So the main thing with ChatGPT is to customize it for yourself or for your company, for the tasks. And only in this case it will be it will deliver you the best possible results. So a lot of people say that it's very, let's say, it's not good. It's not going deep to the topic. It's like only on the surface. But if we know how to use it, we will see the difference. So I want to very quickly to show you the interface. Of course, you are familiar with it, but let's just very quickly go through it. So basically, now I have ChatGPT 4.0. It's a paid version, but if it's the interface is almost the same. Okay, let's start. So what we do have, right? So basically, it has couple of already prepared prompts, and like what we type here, it calls prompt. So prompt engineering is the actually it's already a profession. So they are prompt engineers that know how to talk to AI in a very in the best way to get the best results. And a lot of companies they are looking for really good prompt engineers. So they are ready prompts, for example. And because of I have, for example, if of paid version, it can also generate an image, right? So we have these ready prompts. If we type in on a new chat, we will have a new chat. So we're already there. And here we have customized ChatGPT. So when you press on customize ChatGPT, it says, what would you like to know about you to provide better responses? And basically, you should just type information about you for ChatGPT to provide better responses. For example, we can press show tips and it will show tips. Where are you based? What do you do for work? Your hobbies, etc. And how would you like it to respond? Again, so what tone of voice should it use? Should it be formal or more friendly? And like all these type things, right? So should it tell your, like, when talking to you, should it start with your name or etc. So it should be very much adapted to your needs. So that's why this customized ChatGPT is here. Then we have settings. So when we go to settings, of course, we can change the dark mode to light mode, etc. So we can leave language as it is to auto detect it. And we have archived chats. So basically, when right, when we type something, it is saved here in the left side. So you can always go back to the chat and get back to the topic. But what you can do, for example, if you don't want to delay the data, because all the data that is fed to your ChatGPT, it's there until you delete it. But you can archive it, because if you, for example, want to show your ChatGPT to someone else and you don't want them to see all the history you have, you can just archive it. That's it. Or if you want just to clear the data, you can just press delete and that's it. And it will be like very brand new ChatGPT with no data in it your data that you put in it. Of course, ChatGPT has a huge database. So what else? Speech. Basically now,
it's great to meet you.
So there is this voice, right? In paid version, we have this speaking option that is very, very useful. I almost always use this, especially when I am on my phone. My big recommendation is to download the application on your phone, because it becomes much, much easier. You don't go to Google anymore, you go to ChatGPT. So then what else? Shared links. So what else you can do? You can, for example, let's summarize, I don't know, let's say this. What is in the news in Tokyo today? As soon as it gives you the answers, I mean, it's just an example, right? And for example, let's say you are researching something about your job and you need to share it with your coworkers. So you press share, you press on share button, and you can create the link. You can create the link and you can just copy the link and share. But just keep in mind that this link will only have this information. So if you start to generate some new outputs afterwards, these outputs won't be shared, just only the outputs that were there before. And what are these buttons? So, for example, if you don't like the response, you can just switch them, or you can regenerate it. If you don't like the response, again, to give the feedback to OpenAI, you can press this, like that you didn't like it, that it's bad response. So OpenAI team and they will reconsider it, and then, or you can just copy or read out loud. For example, when there is a like long text and you don't have time or you don't want to read it, you can just listen to it. This is very useful topic. And it's pretty much it in terms of, yes, when you have a paid version, again, you can have your kind of small, let's say, profile. You can attach different social media, etc., and it's mostly for GPTs, and now we will talk about this. Beside that, you can connect GPT to Google Drive, for example, or different applications. We will talk about this tomorrow. So what are GPTs? GPTs are, let's say, your assistants that can help you in complete different tasks. Let's say, for example, features, right? So you have Code Tutor. Apparently, a lot of developers are using ChatGPT. So basically, this ChatGPT agent helps you to write the code and improve your codes while you are coding. Resume, for example, this one have integrated data into it, so it helps you to tailor-made your CV. Or, for example, if you let's say, write for me, this is a very good content writer. So if you pick this one, let's say, so what does it have? Write tailored, engaging content with a focus on quality, relevance, etc. So it has 5+ million conversations, and like look at it at, for example, as App Store in your iPhone, or Google Play, right, in your Android. So this is an App Store for ChatGPT. So basically, these are applications that are developed inside ChatGPT to provide better results. So, for example, I don't know what else. A logo creator. So you can create logos there. Data analysts, creative writing coach. There are a lot. Another great thing that is very important for people who want to tailor-made the assistant for their company. This is my GPTs. For example, I created a couple of GPTs for Acceleration Circle. There is a marketing expert, or, for example, AI expert teacher, or blockchain UX visionary. So what I usually do, I go there, and you can feed the data. You can upload the information there. Let me show you if I can here. Just a second. Edit here. So basically, you go, it's blank, and you make configurations. So the name, the description, and instructions. So you give the instruction to this agent, GPTs, and then you can upload files. For example, if you have a pitch deck, if you have a Word document that or business plan of your company, right? Or if you have the list of your competitors, like everything you can imagine that would be important to create the best possible content for your product or company or service, you can upload it here, and this data will be saved. So each time I go to Acceleration Circle Marketing Expert, it helps me to create content. It helps me to be much more let's say professional, and helps with a lot of additional tasks. And if I see that something is wrong and I want to change something, I just go and edit the configuration. Okay, I think that's it with the interface. Please tell me if something was new for you, or you knew everything, or just for my for me to know whether people are very detailed in such things, or they just use ChatGPT as a messenger. Okay, so if you have any questions, just feel free to ask, or drop it in the chat, or drop it in the Telegram. And we will talk about prompt engineering. And this is very good slide to take a screenshot, because as I mentioned, prompt engineering is write questions you ask ChatGPT, or write very structured input you put into the AI, and from there you get the very good output. So basically, let's go very quickly. Let's cover 3 of them, and you can do it later by yourself. For example, let's say you have okay, tell me the direction, like what business do you have, like at least one example, so we can just apply this prompt engineering to your business, if you have something in mind. Okay, let's talk about real estate, for example. So I have let's say a real estate agency, and the real estate agency is very narrow niche, and it's not that easy to promote, right? So if people are not interested in real estate, they won't even uh, visit my, let's say, social media, or they don't care, let's say. So what we need to do in this case, we should do this strategic analysis, right? We should generate competitive SWOT analysis, and this is exact prompt that you should insert in ChatGPT. Generating competitive SWOT analysis for real estate, including 5 points for each category and brief explanation. So you should mention which kind of real estate do you have, and then you will see the SWOT analysis of the niche. And for example, let's do SMM. Develop a 30-day social media campaign strategy for real estate agency based somewhere. Just be very precise, very specific. Including post ideas, hashtags, and engagement tactics for each major platforms. In this case, you can even add that please add intersected areas that are intersected with real estate. For example, what can be intersected with real estates in particular city, even the location, right? For example, if you are renting out something, you should mention a restaurant that are nearby, so you can make a post about them, you can make a post about collaborative post with them. So it's very up to you how you're like how deep you will dig, and the more precise you are, the better ideas you will get from GPT. For example, marketing strategy. Develop a detailed marketing funnel for real estate agency, including strategies for each stage from awareness to retention. so we, as we know, like developing the brand, we should bring strangers to our cast from, like we should guide people, like and make strangers turn into our customers, right? So if we with the right prompts, we can achieve that. So what are GPTs? I already told you about that. So GPTs has more knowledge, they have more capabilities, and they can do, like, implement more actions. This interact with external platforms, so they can interact with external platforms like Zapier. Zapier is a very good platform to connect AI with, let's say, you can connect AI with your Calendly link. You can connect AI with Google Docs or Excel sheet, etc. And Zapier is, let's say, intermediary between them. And now I want to talk about AI and how we are creating the content with AI. And so first comes idea generation, right? So most of us, I'm sure, we use AI for generating ideas or asking like the questions. And generating ideas are like, while generating ideas, it's very important to understand on for which platform are you doing it, right? So basically, when you have a business, you should understand that each media outlet, each social media platform has its own user. And this they user who is on TikTok, he or she can't be on LinkedIn, like, more likely. And for that, we need to understand how to develop the content to cover more like the right audience for us, right? For example, if you put the very formal let's say topic on TikTok, it most likely won't go viral. And vice versa, if you put some entertainment on LinkedIn, and if you're like, you want to be, let's say, taken as a serious brand or person, right? So you should know how to communicate on which channel. So for this, we need to develop our tone of voice and voice of our brand. So basically, voice of our brand should be one. So we should have one voice, but we can have different tone of voices depending on different platforms. And this is I'm going more to branding side, but it's very connected to each other. And ChatGPT especially helps you to understand which kind of tone of voice fits your brand most. For example, I was playing with this digital avatar, and I was playing with tone of voice, with her voice expressions, etc. So and this you shouldn't like you should understand by doing this SWOT analysis first. And SWOT analysis is very like, you can do it in ChatGPT as well, very easily, right? So and then like, one is idea generation. Another very important topic is automating research. So basically, if before we needed, let's say, 3 weeks to read 500-page report or research materials, right? Now we can just upload this 500 PDF file into ChatGPT and have, let's say, a 50-page main highlights from these 500 pages. Of course, again, focusing on the topic you need. So basically, it's a great tool. Or, for example, what I usually do, let's say I go to website, I need the information, and there's like a long landing page, like a long text. I'm just copying the text, or I'm just copying the link of the website, inserting into ChatGPT and asking, for example, I need 10 top highlights from this topic about something, and it gives me just 10 things I need to know, basically, and it saves me, let's say, 30 minutes. And you can apply it to any kind of information. So that was about generating the content, and content strategy and social media. So the most important thing with content strategy is to plan it in advance, right? So basically what we should do, we should understand that to be more consistent in online space, that is very important. We should understand that our content strategy should be ready 3 weeks in prior, at least 2 weeks in prior. So what we do first, we go to these prompts that I was sharing here. So we ask, develop a 30-day social media campaign strategy for something, including post ideas, hashtags, engagements, etc. You can add which social media you would like to use. In this case, let's say Instagram. Then, while knowing the content, you can pick up the most liked, let's say, content for you, and then you take the day one, let's say, and you insert it again in ChatGPT and ask again, like, can you please broad this topic and make it more precise, make it more interesting? What else can be added? Is there any live examples? What can I talk about? Like, I mean, there is so many interpretations, and this content strategy is my favorite part. So basically, how AI helps here, right? It writes social media posts, captions. You can even, let's say, you can even put the YouTube link of 3 hours YouTube podcast, and it can give you like very short, let's say, very short interpretation of this, right? So it's very interesting. Like, the more you experiment, the more you learn. And as I told you, like, automating post creation to specific audience and trends. Trends is very important thing. Trends, mega trends. We should be aware what trends are on the market, not to be outdated, to be, like, just to be in a high demand. We should be ahead. Like, and trends are very important to follow. And ChatGPT is very good source for that, because the data is very new. So you can basically research top 10 trends in my niche, top 10 trends in this country, and upon on these trends, then you can build this content strategy. Then content scheduling and distribution. Again, like, I had one video where I am saying that, like, AI can work while you are traveling. So basically, it's true, because you can create the content, again, with the help of AI. You can schedule it, and it will be posted automatically. For example, you can schedule it for 2 weeks in advance, and the post will be published while you might be somewhere else. So this is very this practice is very common among social media agencies, because they save a lot of time. And for example, optimizing the content for engagement, AI can track social media performance. And also, for example, 2 days ago, we had a call with AI developer. So what he told us, that AI can go to all of your social media channels, can make an analysis, and can give you the feedback, like what about the performance, how like certain social media performs, what should be changed, etc. So this is a great thing to consider, because sometimes we think, oh, I'm just putting so much effort, but there is no result. So that's why it's very important to make this analysis first. And tools like Jasper and White Sonic can automate, like, your again your content strategy across the platform. So we will talk about Jasper tomorrow and how to use this tool to post the content in advance, basically schedule a content. And yeah, as I told you, like today was very introductory part. I tried to be very, very precise, covering the main aspects and showing you that how I usually work with AI. So it's not something very difficult, but what I do, I try to learn a lot from the best practices, like how to use it in a smart way, how to develop these agents in terms to be to have better outputs. And as you know, we have day two as well, and I really want to for us to think about, for example, let's imagine if you have a business, that's great. If not, just imagine you have a niche, or even try apply it on your personal brand, right? We all have brands. We have our personal brands as an experts, for example, and think about the areas where AI can add value to your business. Just list couple like 5 areas where AI can be implemented, and that where it can shorten, let's say, the time, or improve your performance, or maybe you can go from local to global by integrating some AI tools. I know a lot of influencers who don't speak even English, or who want to go to, let's say, Spanish market. They just integrate AI tools and they distribute their content that is in English or in other language. They create AI agents, and they interpret their English content to Spanish, and it's the same person. The mouth movement is different, and AI generated voice, again with their voice sound, is applied to the videos. So it's basically, the more creative you are, the more you can do. And I want to analyze, what do you have? For example, what are your strengths, right? What are your strong points? Like, are you in sales? Are you in marketing? Are you in finances, in operations? Like, assess, analyze your niche, and try to understand how AI can intersect. You can even do it with ChatGPT. Like, write your niche and ask, um, determine areas where AI can add value in this niche for me. Like, how can I use AI to become a better professional? So identify your pain points, right? So we all have weaknesses. For example, someone is good at in creative part. Someone is good at finances. Someone is good in operations. So understand which area would you like to improve a little bit, and use AI as a teacher, use AI as a tutor, as a mentor. So in ChatGPTs, they are AI, for example, mentors, or even psychologists who can just support and help you, and that's a very great tool. And set clear objectives, right? So understand, what do you want to achieve. Don't try to do everything at once, just try to do step by step. If you want to improve customer satisfaction, try to integrate AI chatbots, for example, for instant reply, for instant communication. If you want to increase sales, improve your business strategy, improve your advertising, for example, right? So you can even write text for ads in ChatGPT and others AI tools. So this is exercise. I will share it with you in chat as well. And beside that, there will be another for content creation. And I will be very happy if you at least do one of them. So, for example, this is the example how we can identify and prioritize AI implementation in different areas. And let's say we on the top there is a business area, current challenges, AI opportunities, and priority. Right? For example, let's say marketing. So in marketing, for example, let's say our company has low engagement rates. Right? So what we can do in this case, our AI opportunity is to create personalized content, to generate personalized content, and this is medium priority. So just put it as a priority. For example, high priority is customer support because we don't have, let's say, enough agents or call persons, so we can't respond very quickly, and we have long response time. That's why our customers are unsatisfied, and we can implement AI chatbots for 24/7 support, and that will improve our performance. Or again, like sales, ineffective lead follow up. So, for example, a lot of people enter your website, you offer the product, but no one buys. What should you do? You should do predictive analytics for lead scoring. So you can do analytics of your website, and then you can understand where is the gap and how to close this gap. So basically, this is it. Tomorrow, yeah, it's 1 hour. Tomorrow we will cover very interesting topics, like we will cover prompt engineering in different fields. And in the Telegram, you can basically put the areas of your expertise or what businesses do you have, and I would try to tailor made these prompts for your business, and we can go through it. Tomorrow will be more interactive. I will be very happy to hear from you and understand what are your pain points and what you want to achieve by learning AI tools. And we will talk about tips how to improve accuracy of responses. So, for example, some people tell that I don't get the responses I wish. That's only because they don't know how to prompt engineer in a right way. Another topic will be AI tools for social media optimizations, and we will talk about that, and AI for business growth. So how to drive the processes like business processes and scale the business, and how to train your team, because it's very difficult if one person is familiar with AI and the team doesn't want to grow, doesn't want to implement these tools into the operations, you can't make it happen. So it's very important to introduce AI very seamlessly to your team as well. We will shortly talk about this. These are generative AI tools and areas we will cover tomorrow. For example, how to write AI, how to create presentation with AI, or how to build website, how to build application. We'll talk about marketing tools, voice, how to produce voice from text or music. A lot of generative music now is on in social media. How to create amazing images or even videos that I have done yesterday for our Chloe, or let's say writing and editing tools. So we just covered ChatGPT today. Tomorrow will be all the tools very briefly, but if you will have some questions more about the tools specifically, I would be happy to answer.
Congrats on completing
And this is
day one. What insights stood out, and what are you looking forward to on day two? Be sure to use your workbook to apply the fresh knowledge to your projects or personal brand.
okay. So this is our lovely Chloe, and the main thing I want to say that AI is a tool and it's our choice. So how it will be deployed, right? It's the choice about how it get deployed is ours. So we should understand how to use these tools and how to use it to benefit our businesses, to have happier clients, to like scale our business or ourselves, because it's great tool, and it's very important to I always say there's a two types of people, especially when it comes to online business, and producing online content. There is a creator or consumer. So let's be creators and let's use these applications and these tools to create great products, to improve our performance, to save time, and just uh, to evolve, and to accelerate our growth. Thank you very much. So for today, it was all I wanted to share with you. Please let me know if you liked something in particular, what was new. I would happy to listen to your comments or read your comments. So Tanya is texting me. Yes, please. Okay. So Tanya texted that thank you very much for the interesting, insightful materials. Pleasure is mine. Thank you for being here. So, okay. Yes, sure.
Hi, Mariajan.
Hello.
Great to see you and all of you. Thank you very much. It was informative. I use ChatGPT, but I didn't know that we have such kind of helpers like GPTs.
Yeah.
And to create resume or to create image or to create something else but specific in this topic. It was really helpful. I know that we can use AI tools for everything in our life, but I don't know how to do it. I would like to use it to boost my LinkedIn profile, to develop it. So I'm waiting for tomorrow's session, and I hope this will be more helpful. And I will learn something new for myself and to develop my knowledge, to understand how to do this all these jobs that I don't understand how to do, with your help and with the help of AI tools. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear Armina. Thank you very much for your feedback. And I'm very happy you mentioned LinkedIn optimization because that's exactly how I started with AI. So I started to improve the performance of my LinkedIn. So I had just maybe, let's say, I don't know, 100 contacts 2 years ago or 3 years ago because I didn't pay that much attention on LinkedIn. And then I was introduced to one LinkedIn expert, and back in 2022 December, ChatGPT just was launched, and I remember we were sitting in cafe. He just took my laptop and he's like, look at me, in 15 minutes I will just optimize, like I will change your description, your profile, and you will see how you will start to be more how your performance will improve. And of course he told me that I should be more consistent. I should understand how to mix the content, how to use the voice, how to use tone of voice. Not every time, not all the time you should be formal. For example, sometimes you should share personal stories as well. So we will talk about LinkedIn for sure. If someone else is interested about LinkedIn, I even can change my presentation and put like emphasize LinkedIn topic a lot because I love this topic. I teach how to optimize LinkedIn as well. And if there is interest, we can even do the next workshop about LinkedIn. No problem. But thank you very much. It was very, very nice to see you again. Okay, dears. So I will share all the additional resources, couple of links from Zapier from Forbes research, and a couple of useful links just for you to take a look, because they're all about prompting, all about like how big brands use AI. And I will share the workbook. And please, if you have time, just take a look and fill it, or just use it as a tool again to start using AI in the right way, to start implementing this, to start use ChatGPT not only as a Google, but as a tool for your work. So thank you very much, and see you tomorrow, same time. And yeah.
Same time, or it is the same time tomorrow?
Yes.
Or,
Yeah, it will be same time tomorrow.
okay.
Thank you very much. See you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.